Hey guys, it is Keep On Pushing Boxing. It's the host, Antonio Nieves, here back at it again with another video. Um, Today is a very special edition. Can't speak right now. Special edition of Keep On Pushing Boxing. Today I just want to talk about the Chris Eubank Jr versus James Degale fight that is happening February 23rd in the O2 Arena at the United Kingdom. This fight is for the IBO Super Middleweight Championship of the world. It is being aired in the United Kingdom on ITV, and it just got brought out that it is also being televised on Showtime in the USA. This is the first time Chris Eubank Jr is fighting on an American television platform. So, the USA viewers are going to be able to see Chris and see what he's about. Overall, this is going to be a great fight. Since both had been building this fight up for years now. And what makes this fight so big is that both fighters had so much at stake. For James Degale, this fight is going to prove if he still has something in the tank, since he is aging and is starting to have some bad performances, even though he is winning those bad performances. And for Eubank, he never really got over the lump, since he always lost the big time fight, like the George Groves fight and the Billy Joe Sanders fight, where he practically got demolished, and he's more like a hype job. People before the Sanders fight was calling him better than Floyd, man. It was crazy with how they was hyping Chris Eubank Jr. up. He is the son of the Hall of Famer Chris Eubank, great champion, at his time. Let's just look at the keys to victory for both fighters. Starting off with Chris Eubank Jr., he just got to establish a jab, man. That's like the main thing Chris was always missing in like every fight we ever saw from him. The jab is a critical punch. It is the most effective punch in any combat sport. It helps set up many other things for a possible KO or to any sort of way of getting a victory. He also got to make this fight a slugfest, because I do think he is more athletic than Degale and is more crafty than Degale. So I think making Degale open up can create Eubank great opportunities coming February 23rd. And for James Degale, Degale just gotta wait for Eubank to start getting reckless. Because after a while, Chris starts to get frustrated when he's not landing punches and stuff like that. And when Eubank does opens up, he gotta let them hands go. Because basically, Eubank basically fights like an amateur. Let's face it. And Chris is basically trash, but I don't know. Degale has to fight from a distance. Eubank sucks. Eubank sucks at fighting from a distance, since Eubank doesn't even have a jab. He doesn't even have good hip movement. Chris doesn't do anything well. I think that anybody that has a jab can beat Chris Eubank Jr., honestly. I'm sorry, Chris, but you're trash, man. But let's look at the undercard. For the undercard, we have Joe Joyce versus Bermane Stiverne for 10 rounds. It is the co-main event. And in my honest opinion, this is a terrible co-main event for a big event. It is a good opening fight. Since Joe Joyce fought in the opening fight on the Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder card. It's a good opener, but never a good co-main event. I understand that they're trying to build around Joe Joyce to be the next big heavyweight, but damn, man, there have to be better fights out there than just Joe Joyce versus Bermane Stiverne. I see this fight for Joe Joyce to win by knockout. Stavern is past his prime and coming off a knockout loss against Deontay Wilder. That loss was very embarrassing. He didn't even last a round in that fight, and he probably didn't even get past that fight mentally, you know. But for my prediction on the Degale versus Eubank fight, of course I see Degale winning by KO around the 9th round. I'll say when Eubank starts to get tired and worn down from Degale throwing many combinations and just attacking the body. You know, yeah, man, that's all, guys, for KOP Boxing. Love y'all, and don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. You know, I wish y'all well. Bye.